Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of July 27th, 2025. I'd like to apologize for the delay in issuing this reading to you. It was my intent and is my intent moving forward to issue these readings on the same day, at the same time, every week. So you have a schedule that you can count on. I have a schedule that I can count on. Unfortunately, earlier last week, someone had recommended to me, because I want to lose some weight, right? I've gained a couple of pounds in the last 2 months or so. And so someone recommended, oh, if you're going to add, change up your exercise and your diet regimen, you should really try some detoxifying tea. So I went online and I started doing my research, and I came across roasted dandelion root tea. I have nothing against it. Please don't come at me in the comments. It sounded like a great idea. I bought a bunch. I had 2 cups a couple of days ago, and I did not know that if you were allergic to pollen or ragweed, that you would most likely also be allergic to dandelion root tea. And so my throat closed up on me. I had an inability to breathe. I couldn't speak for too long without getting into like convulsive coughing. It affected my lungs. It affected sleep patterns. So I was totally thrown off, and therefore the schedule was thrown off because I couldn't do readings for a few days. So I think I'm recovered enough physically now to do the reading. However, I probably will cough a lot during the reading. I will try to edit out most of those coughs. I think it was the Scorpio reading that I did last night that was issued this morning. I released it this morning, and there's a part in it where I'm doing the timing deck for when their person will reach out to them next, and you could see it cut away. I'm shuffling, and next thing you know, the cards are, the card is on the table, and I had to cut off a huge coughing fit that I had in that moment. That's kind of why you see that cutaway there like that. So I'll do my best to edit out the coughs. Some of them I'll be unable to because I literally will be mid-sentence, but I'll do the best I can. I'll try to break more in between the signs so I can take a rest to like breathe a little, because unfortunately if I talk too much, the coughing begins. Like that. I really, really do apologize. And I apologize to everyone who's wearing headphones as well. So enough about me. Let's get into your reading. Now you have an understanding though why it's late and why this reading might seem a little choppy this week. And that's because I will do my best to edit out the breaks that I'm taking, and also any coughing fits that I'm getting into. So this is what you don't see coming for the week of July 27, 2025. I will begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be in the description box. I've set the intention of this reading to be for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements. You're welcome to look at any or all of them. If you don't know what your placements are, also in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site, and then just come back here and click on the timestamp for the respective placement or placements that you wish to view. At the end of this reading, I will do a collective general reading for everyone watching, utilizing the mystery card here at the bottom of this deck. Keep in mind, my love, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. And if that happens, please don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. So just take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. And of course, if you would like a one-on-one live Zoom tarot reading with yours truly, please visit my website, thetimelinetarot.com, for more information. With all of that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's see what the week of July 27, 2025 has in store for you. We have too busy winning. Tell me more about too busy winning here for Aries. Sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus. Okay. Oh, geez. First card out is the Hierophant. The second card out is the Seven of Swords. That's followed by the Magician. That's followed by the Queen of Wands. Be careful. You have someone being highly deceptive with you this week. Bottom of the deck, we have Four of Wands, we have the Sun, and we have the Eight of Cups. I don't know who this Hierophant is to you. The Hierophant could be your boss, a higher up at work, the corporation or entity you work for. If you're very involved in a religious organization, it could be the religious leader, priest, pastor, rabbi, etc., etc. It could be a partner, could be a marital partner for some of you. Seven of Swords to the Magician is my least liked combination in tarot. It tells me someone is actively working to deceive you. This is an individual who is selecting their words perfectly well in advance, crafting a plan to deceive you for their benefits. So, I mean, the only thing that would make that worse is the Devil card, to be quite honest with you, like in combination with that. So why is the Hierophant here? Who's this Hierophant here for Aries? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Hierophant is clarified by the Fool, the Emperor, and a Six of Swords. What is this Seven of Swords to the Magician? What is this? We've got the King of Cups. Tell me more about this here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. For the Devil. I said that the only thing that would make the Seven of Swords to the Magician worse is if the Devil was added in the mix. There you go. Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Oh, my Lanta. Who's this Queen of Wands? Who is the Queen of Wands here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Queen of Wands is Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Judgment. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands. Aries, my love, we need to talk. Five of Wands, the World, Four of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. We need to talk, my love. It looks like you are involved with a individual. Again, I don't know who they are to you. This is someone who wants to take their connection with you and move it forward, okay? This is the boss, the business partner, the religious leader, the romantic partner, the love interest, the friend, the family member. I don't know who this is. They're pretty high up there for you in that Hierophant energy. This isn't like your neighbor type of thing, right? This is someone who you have a pretty deep connection with. This person wants you to start on this new venture with them, or to restart the connection with them, or restart the relationship with them. They want you to be on the same page and move forward. This person is giving you an opportunity here this week to do that. This is highly deceptive. This is master manipulation at its finest. This is, oof, I would not sign any contracts this week. I would not purchase anything big this week with this person. Or, you know, if you have to, I would have a lawyer look at it. I would have an advisor look at it. I would have a trusted friend look at it. I feel like you're on top of your game, too busy winning. And this person is coming in, trying to get you to agree to do something here with them. And I don't know what that something is. This could be an employer. Let's say I'm speaking to an Aries, you're looking for a job. And here's this new employer that's making you this offer, this Ace of Cups, to come work for them. They're making it sound so good about the benefits package, the hours you'll be working, what the commission rate will be. I mean, they are talking it up, and you're sitting there like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm winning. This is so, right? This is just so fantastic. I can't believe I got this offer. Totally deceptive. Totally deceptive. This person has no intention of fulfilling those obligations. They have no intention. So if this is a new employer, or your current employer, or a business partner, I would get everything in writing. Everything in writing, all of the fine details, all of the minutia, all of the terms and conditions, all of the timelines that they claim you're going to make X amount of dollars by this time, and these are your benefits and your health care and your retirement. Everything needs to be laid out. And then you need a lawyer and advisor, a very, very trusted friend with a sensible, good head on their shoulders to look over all of it. Because this person has no intention of fulfilling their obligations to you. Sorry, cross watcher, I have to tell Aries what I see here. Devil to the Magician to the Seven of Swords. There's not a tarot reader on the face of this planet that'll tell you that's a good energy. That is highly deceptive, telling you everything you need to hear to get you to move forward with them. This could be a partner that is suggesting that the two of you relocate in that Four of Wands, buy a house, buy an investment property, invest money into something big together, something big. In that Sun card energy, there's deception, there's manipulation here. If you move forward, and I don't want to tell you what to do, you should never ever allow a tarot reader to tell you what to do, myself included, but if this were my reading, and I see the Eight of Cups there, followed by the Sun card, this tells me that this person is going to talk up this big game of 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and in the end, I'm going to be left feeling Eight of Cups, emotionally depleted, emotionally unfulfilled. I would not sign any contracts. I would not buy anything big this week. I would not offer anyone money. I would not let anyone borrow money from me. I wouldn't borrow money from anyone this week. We are in Mercury retrograde. It is the worst time for contracts, long-term leases, big purchases, entering any type of prenuptial or postnuptial even agreements. And I would be very, very cautious of someone who's coming in suddenly and presenting you with an offer that makes it sound like you just hit the freaking biggest jackpot on the face of the planet. This is no bueno. Now, I have a secondary message. For some of you, this is a little bit of an ultimatum. This is whoever this person is coming in and saying, this is what I could present you with, this lovely offer, but it requires you to leave someone or something else out in the cold. So let's say you're in Aries, you work 20 hours at job A and 20 hours at job B. You don't really like job A, but you're kind of there anyway. You love job B, but all you can get from it is 20 hours a week. Job A now says to you, we can give you 40, but you got to quit job B. And you're like, but I really love job B. I wish I could do 40 hours a week with job B. And job A is like, well, too bad. You either work with us full time or you're fired. That's what's here on the table. This is a horrible energy. This is an individual who's trying to get you to link and tie up with them in some type of contractual obligation. So you can't move forward on another path or in another opportunity or in another direction or with another person. Talk about stifling growth and trapping someone. This is a horrible energy. I think I'm going to pause and light some sage. So please be careful with whatever offer or opportunity this is this week. Again, I'm not telling you to do it or not to do it. I'm just telling you, if it was my reading, I wouldn't do it. And I certainly wouldn't forego something or someone that brings me happiness and contentment for someone who is deceptive. I want to get you 3 cards of advice. I never see messages like this. 9 of Swords, give it plenty of thought. 2 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Bottom of the deck, Empress. Give it a lot of thoughts. Make sure you're very balanced. Make sure you get everything in writing before you proceed forward in that Chariot energy. For some of you, this could be an individual who's asking you to go in on a relatively large purchase with them, whether that's the purchase of a home, a vacation home, renovation, reconstruction, relocation, and for some of you, maybe even a vehicle purchase. There's something here about you being extremely cautious before doing that, because it has the potential here to leave you, look what you don't see in that Moon card. You don't see the deception that this person is doing. 10 of Wands, 8 of Wands, this Tower, this 5 of Pentacles. I feel like this ends up being more emotionally and financially draining for you in the future. In the moment, it might sound like you're winning and it's great, but the long-term ramifications because of what this person's initial intent is horrific. That's what I have for you, Aries. Please be careful with any offers or proposals that you're given this week. Again, not telling you to say no, but if this person is pressuring you to do it now, that should be your cue that this reading is for you. Please be careful. That's what I have for you for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like that message, it resonated with you, maybe just found it to be helpful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Let's take a look at what's headed your way the week of July 27th, 2025. You have bad habits. Okay. Tell me more about bad habits here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Sorry, Taurus, your cards are slippery. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe you're slipping back into a bad habit here, or some type of toxicity, like very easily sliding back. All right, tell me more about bad habits here for Taurus, or someone else's. Tell me more about bad habits here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus for the week of July 27th, 2025. What does Taurus need to know? One more shuffle here. Thank you. You got 2 cards here. You got the Queen of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. You have the Empress and you have the Chariot. Bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers, you have the World card, and you have the King of Swords. Okay. Looks like you made a decision to move forward with something here, Taurus. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Taurus? Why is the Queen of Swords here for Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Chariot here for Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Okay. The Chariot is being clarified by the 10 of Swords, the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles. What is this choice here? Okay. The Lover's card is being clarified by the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the 4 of Cups, and the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here, Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Swords is clarified by 2 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Wands, the Devil. Taurus, what are you doing? I love you. My best friend is a Taurus, but I need a yes or no on this. Is this Taurus? Yes or no? Is this Taurus? That Queen of Swords. That's not you. One more shuffle here. Thank you. That's not you. Five of Cups. Taurus, don't do it. Don't, if this is your reading, don't do that. Taurus, it appears here that you are of the belief that your person is moving on with someone else. They're healing a connection with a past person, or they're moving forward with a new person. And it looks like you have a lot of remorse and regret over this feeling. I don't know if you found out some tangible proof here, or will be finding out tangible proof here in the upcoming week with that Page of Pentacles. And it appears that although you are being very heartbroken and you feel deceived and you feel betrayed, you're also looking to manipulate this individual. You're sliding into this bad habit here. It looks like you are trying to offer this person. It's almost like you found out that your person has another person. And instead of discussing that or discussing what happened here in the connection, you're trying to pretend that it didn't happen. Sun card to the Ten of Pentacles. And instead, you're making your person an offer here that you hope that they take. And you're being very deceptive with this because you feel like if they take my offer, that will most likely end their connection with the third party. I've never seen you so deceptive. Again, my best friend is a Taurus, so if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Check another placement. I've tapped into a Taurus where you are trying to conceal and hide the pain and hurt and devastation you're feeling by discovering your person has another person. Whether that person's from their past, I don't know, or if it's a new person in their life, I don't know. But your way of coping with it is to present an offer to your person, and you feel like if they take it, that third party will reject them. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Nine of Wands. This has something to do with an investment. You want your person to invest in something with you, and you feel like if they do that, then the third party will be upset and hurt enough that they'll walk away. It's a very toxic thing that you're doing here. It's extremely low vibrational. That's not how you win someone over. So I'm going to wrap up your reading there, Taurus, because there's some negative energy here right now, and I still have, 10 more readings to go here. But it appears here that that's what's happening. You're sliding into the bad habit, the toxic trait, that instead of identifying the issue within your relationship and discussing it and trying to mediating it, you know what I mean, and compromising or finding a path forward, instead you're like, I'm just going to pretend everything's fine, and I'm going to offer this person opportunity. And I know that if they accept the opportunity, this person will be upset enough and they'll leave my person. And then I get to keep my person all to myself. Insert evil laugh. Highly toxic. This is someone you could be married to with that Two of Cups, the Hierophant to the Emperor card. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. If that's your message, please don't do that. That's not how you keep someone. You don't manipulate. You don't manipulate that way. Sorry, Taurus. I'm the reader that calls things out the way I see them. You have a toxic codependency on this individual, clearly, if you're continually trying to find ways to keep them trapped in a relationship when they're clearly engaging in a relationship outside of you. So is this person toxic for doing that? Absolutely. Are you toxic for trying to find ways to manipulate them, to keep them hooked and centered to you, like connected to you? Absolutely. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I'm really sorry if that's not your reading. I'm sure I'll get a lot of hate in the comment section, but that's what I have there. So if you like that message, it resonated with you, maybe it opened up your eyes and will make you second guess what you're about to do here this week. But that's what I have for you. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini Twin Gang. Hopefully you can elevate the energy in the room right now, because that Taurus reading was a little unsettling. Let's see what the week of July 27th, 2025 has in store for you. Love on the brain. Dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and being nostalgic. Okay. Tell me more about love on the brain here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What does Gemini need to know about love on the brain for the week of July 27th, 2025? One more shuffle now. Thank you. First card out, King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. That leaves the Ace of Cups, the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles to the Four of Wands here. At the bottom of the deck, looks like you are spending the majority of this week daydreaming. Gemini, I don't know if this person is in your life or not in your life, but it looks like you are having a lot of fantasies. That Seven of Cups card is Neptune and Pisces energy. And it looks like you are, I do believe you're communicating with an individual. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords here, but it's like when you're not communicating with them, you're fantasizing and daydreaming about them as well. Tell me more about this individual. Tell me more about this individual. One more shuffle here. Thank you. I also think it's mutual. It's reciprocal. You're looking at this person, the way the cards are lined up, and they're looking at you. So there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of sexual energy here between you and this person. They see you as a fantasy. You see them as a fantasy. So it's almost like when we communicate, it's hot and spicy. And when we're not together, we're having hot and spicy thoughts about one another. Gemini, what are you doing this week? We have the Six of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Bottom deck, we got Nine of Wands. Okay. Obviously, message won't resonate for, for everyone. But there definitely is back and forth communication here between you and another individual. It's light. It's flirty. It's solid, though. So I feel like this is someone you've known for quite some time. I don't think this is a new person. I mean, it could be for one or two of you watching, but this is a lot of getting to know one another, laying down, or getting to know one another again. For those of you where it's a past person, it could be, I don't know. But there's a lot of solid conversation here. But when we're not talking the nuts and bolts about life, we're talking about fantasies. Naughty. Naughty fantasies. Okay, I did want a different energy than the Taurus reading, so thank you for that. Tell me why the Ace of Swords is here. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Strength card, the Hangman, and the Eight of Swords, bottom of that Queen of Cups. You cannot get this person out of your head this week, nor can they get you out of theirs. It's like when we're not together, all we do is think about one another. I don't even know where to go with this reading. Why is the Knight of Wands here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Five of Swords, and Judgment. Bottom of the deck. That Nine of Wands keeps showing itself again. Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, King of Cups, Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Three of Cups. This is the Devil, the Sun card. This is a lot of, the Devil. This is a lot of passion. This is a lot of, I'm just going to leave it at that. There's just a lot of flirty discussions here between you and another individual. And it's not all flirty. It's not like you're talking to someone and it's just sex-based conversations. There's some tangible stuff here in that Page of Pentacles. There's communication back and forth. I just feel like this is someone that maybe you had some type of argument with, or there was a physical separation between you and this person. I don't know, maybe they live at a distance or you haven't seen them in a while. It's like this week you're coming together physically, but momentarily in that Page energy. So I don't know, maybe you see this person on a Monday and you don't see them again till Friday, but between Monday and Friday, there's active communication. And when we're not talking, we're just daydreaming and fantasizing about one another. I feel like if there were any arguments here, that Five of Swords, that with that Six of Swords and the Six of Wands, it's like for now, for this week at least, the two of you are putting the arguments or disagreements behind you. It's a judgment call you're both making, and there seems to be a lot of passion injected or re-injected in this relationship that is helping to restabilize it in that Ten of Pentacles energy, where maybe at some point in the past with whatever argument that was, maybe the relationship was destabilized for some reason. This week, it looks like the two of you are literally on the same page, restabilizing the connection, possibly a visit here to one another. The Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands both could be cards of travel or meeting up, something like that. Again, I don't see it as being a consistent thing with that Page energy there. So maybe it's like we see each other sporadically this week, and when we don't, we're communicating some hot and heavy text conversations or phone conversations or something like that. All right, Naughty Gemini here for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. These readings have been all over the place, so let's see what you have headed your way the week of July 27th, 2025. We have drama starter. Oh, no bueno. We don't need that. We don't need that. Cancer's healing. Cancer's coming out of a bad time, headed into a better season, a better year. Jupiter's now in your sign. Bravo to you. It's exalted there. It's time to leave the drama in the past. So let's see what this is all about. I apologize if I cough during your reading. I feel it coming on. I'll try to edit out the coughs as best as I can. Why is drama starter here for Cancer? Okay. First card out, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. Could be someone that you work with. We have the Hermit. Could be a Virgo. Someone who's gone quiet with you. Gone quiet on you. Okay, too many cards there. That was like 6 cards. I did see the Lovers card. I feel like you have a choice here to re-engage with someone who at some point created some kind of drama in your life. Yeah, you've got incoming communication, my love. Knight of Swords popped out. And I think I saw that with the Lovers card. I think it was like Lovers card, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, something like that. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups, Page of Swords shows itself again, and the Wheel of Fortune. That leaves the 8 of Cups, Knight of, what is that? The Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, 2 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you have an individual here this week. Could be someone you work with, or someone that you moved away from because maybe they created too much drama in your life. Look, appears here there's been some silence between you and this person. You have incoming communication from this person. Tell me more about this person. I feel like you've already moved on from them. Who's this person? One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Swords, someone who wants to talk to you. 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Oof. Bottom of deck, Judgment. Definitely someone who created drama in your past. Someone who lied to you, deceived you, manipulated you in some way. Someone who broke your heart or let you down, and you've been on this journey of healing ever since they left your life. Or you decided to disengage from them. It looks like this week you are hearing from this person. I have strong air placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I also have Virgo here. And I have all 4 fixed signs as well. I'm sorry, not all 4 fixed signs. Sagittarius. Sorry, I confused that Wheel of Fortune with the World card. What does this person want? This person might want to travel to you. They might want to meet up with you, see you. There's definitely texting or some kind of phone call here. They could be messaging you on Instagram or Facebook, somewhere online possibly. What does this person want with Cancer? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Sun, Justice, and the 5 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. This is someone who would like to extend an apology to you. I feel like this person wants to apologize for the way things ended. I believe this person is trying to rebalance or recalibrate the connection with you. Even if you don't want to proceed forward with them, this person feels like it's part of their karmic debt or their karmic justice that they need to apologize to you. They would like to try healing the relationship with you, but if that's something you choose not to do with them, they're okay with it. They just feel like they're being called from within to apologize to you for some transgression that they did here in the past against you. So this person is looking to apologize on the low end. High end, looking to fully recalibrate the relationship. They're looking for reconciliation, but again, they don't know if you'll accept it, and if you don't, they're okay with it. It looks like they just want to apologize for creating drama or breaking your heart or letting you down or deceiving you in some way in the past. They feel like the time is right for them to do that now. 3 cards of advice here for you. Again, you do whatever you want, but for those of you who need advice, let's see what the Divine has for you. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 3 cards of advice. 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Devil. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. 8 of Wands, when you receive that incoming communication, 9 of Wands to the Devil. Don't forget how deceptive this person was. The 7 of Swords to the Devil is highly manipulative energy. Sorry, just had a coughing fit. Highly deceptive energy. This is someone who uses their words to manipulate. This is someone who purposefully enters connections to get whatever they can from the individual. It's a very inconsistent energy, but they know ahead of time what they're doing. So when you receive the incoming communication, again, your advice here is to just remember all of the toxic patterns and traits that this person exhibited in the connection and all of the toxicity and drama and hurt and pain that they subjected you to. Is the apology warranted? It is. You deserve it. Should you accept it? That's your call to make. Should you allow this person back into your life? That's your call to make as well. Your advice here is to not be blinded. 7 of Cup energy, there's Neptune and Pisces, and be like, oh my God, this person, saw the error of their ways and now they're back. Like, don't get lost in the fantasy, because Neptune and Pisces could be very much of a illusion, confusion type of thing. If you want to proceed forward with this person, there's a need here for you to go exceptionally slow. just to make sure that this leopard has changed its spots, because more often than not, they have not. That's what I have for you. Looks like you have some drama starter from the past attempting to reconnect with you this week to offer you an apology, although their ultimate goal here appears to be reconciliation. That's what I have for you, my love, for the week of July 27th, 2025. Keep in mind, we are still very actively in Mercury retrograde. If you like that message or resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Leo. Let's see what the week of July 27th, 2025 has in store for you. Happiness hater. Oh, they're just delightful. What does Leo need to know about happiness hater for the week of July 27th, 2025? I think you had this card about a month ago. I said you were moving on from someone, I think, and they were seeing you being happy without them, and they were not happy for your happy or something like that. Okay, could be same person, doesn't have to be. Tell me more about the happiness hater for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about this happiness hater? One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, Page of Wands. Someone's watching you. 8 of Pentacles, maybe watching you at work. Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Someone is watching you overcome heartbreak. Someone is watching you be very resilient in overcoming some obstacles and challenges and moving forward in your life. And I don't know what that Ace of Pentacles is, whether this person's seen or heard. Maybe you purchased a new property, you went on vacation, maybe you went to a retreat, you bought something nice for yourself, opened up a business, got a raise. There's something here. This person is seeing that ever since you turned your back on them and you got very dedicated to your own life and your own goals, some really nice things started happening for you. And you were, obviously co-creating with the divine to make those things happen. But this person's been watching you work on yourself, work on your life, work on your finances, and move forward without them. Whether you're currently partnered or not has nothing to do with it. This does not have to be an ex-lover. This is someone you've disengaged from. And ever since you did, your life has been blossoming and blooming to some extent. And this person's been watching your happiness from afar and not happy for it. Who is this person? Reluctant to contact you. You can't make it up. 8 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Reluctant to contact you since either they walked away from you, you walked away from them. Since the heartbreak, since the ending, since the hard ending here. Holding back, resisting contacting you, but watching you from afar. Bottom of deck, 2 of Cups. It's a soulmate, soul bond connection. 5 of Cups that ended. That's card to the 5 of Cups. So this person has been watching you. Could be a King or Queen of Pentacles. They appear quite sad here, actually, in this deck, the way the Queen is depicted. Huh. Who is this person? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Death card, someone you had an ending with. Could be a Scorpio. Temperance card, Sagittarius, and the 6 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. Could be a parental figure. Could be a boss even. You left one company, you started your own business, you left one company, you moved on to another company. Could be someone you were married to, an ex. Could be even someone within a religious organization. Maybe you were a very, prominent participant or member of your church. You've left them. Maybe you changed denominations or you changed churches or something. They're still watching you from afar. So the Hierophant is someone that at some point you had a very close bond with, whether that was romantic, spiritual, professional, different for all of you. But this was someone who was pretty prominent in your life. You have since disconnected from them. There's been a hard ending. This person has been watching you give to yourself, watching you give to others, watching you give to your dreams, idly sitting back. That Sagittarius energy of temperance is a quiet fire. So watching you be patient with yourself, watching you heal, and watching you move forward. Why is this relevant, though? Because this person has not reached out so far. 4 of Pentacles holding themselves back. Temperance holding themselves back. But 3 of Wands, considering reaching out to you, waiting for the right moment. So just be mindful of that. You have someone watching you, maybe on social media, maybe at work, literally, waiting to reach out to you. All right, so this is a heads up. Check your privacy settings. Be careful how much of your life you're sharing online or to even other people, because if this was a terrible person that you've left, you may not want them to know what's happening in your life. It appears they're able to keep track. So they're watching you online, watching you in person, talking to a friend, a family member, someone who knows you, because they're watching or hearing about your glow up and your progress. So I kind of feel like it's just more of a heads up for you to maybe be a little bit more private about your privacy. If you want to, it's only advice. You don't have to. But this person's waiting for the right time to contact you. Lord have mercy. Sorry, one more shuffle here. Thank you. We're clarifying that Three of Wands. Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Sun card. Waiting to contact you, and probably will use your birthday here in Leo season as the excuse to contact you. Bottom deck, Three of Pentacles. Don't make it appear to be very innocent in nature, but this person is giving someone a gift here in the Three of Pentacles, giving them a document, a letter. So you could receive like a happy birthday text or how you been text if you're in the Northern Hemisphere or even Southern. How's summer going? How's winter going? There's definitely something like that here at play. They're just waiting for the right time between now and when does Virgo season start? August 22nd, I think. So between now and August 21st, or whenever the end of your season is, that's when they're gearing up to contact you. And for most of you, they'll use your birthday as the reason to contact you. For right now, they're just watching you from afar, either physically, online, or hearing about what you're doing in your life, and they're not happy for your happy because they effed up. That's basically the long and short of it. And now that you're happy without them, they're realizing they screwed up. So I would expect communication from this person between now and the end of your season, most likely using your birthday as the catalyst for communication. That's what I have for you, my love, for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what the week of July 27th, 2025 has in store for you. Reflecting. Okay. Tell me why reflecting is here for Virgo. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. What are you thinking of doing? Tell me more about reflecting here for Virgo. Why am I bouncing now? And you're suddenly I'm bouncing as I'm shuffling. One more shuffle here, please, Anne. Thank you. Reflecting, clarified by the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant. Stop that. Stop thinking about that past person. Justice, Page of Cups, Four of Wands. Focus on your future. Something this week is going to trigger some deja vu moment about someone from the past. I don't know who that is to you. A parental figure, a spouse, someone pretty significant in your life. They betrayed you. You betrayed them. You walked away from them. They walked away from you. You're looking back. You're reflecting this week. That Hierophant is looking back at the lessons, the endings, the pain, all of that. Don't do that. Move forward. You've got new partnerships here, happiness, stability, a possible new love offer here coming in. I see you looking back. Maybe the new is what's triggering the look back. That's quite possible. Tell me a little bit more about this person. I just saw the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like it's like a going back in mind, going back in time in your mind kind of feeling. Yeah, Nine of Wands. Look at you looking back, how far you've come. Okay. And the Tower. Oh yeah, you're looking back at past relationship or relationships that ended, probably because you're currently in one or you're about to be in one. And something's triggering this for you though. All right, first I want to know about this past person. What's the relevancy here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What's the relevancy with the past person? Three of Cups, King of Swords, and the Magician. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. Thinking about how great that relationship was in the beginning, then how it all went to shit. That's basically what you're remembering. So either the new relationship that you're like already in or the one that you're about to enter is triggering that for you. Like if you're single and you're thinking of getting out there this week, your mind is going back to, remember when you met that past person and everything was great and then it all went to shit? That's what your mind is thinking. That's what the reflection is. And if you're currently in a relationship, it looks like it's cute and fun and flirty and balanced and stable, but something's transpiring it here this week. Maybe this person innocently says something to you. Page of Cups, very innocent energy. And it triggers back something that this past person said to you. So yeah, something is triggering you to walk down memory lane in respect to a connection or connections in your life that in the beginning were going very well, and then they crashed and burned. Five of Cups in the Tower because of deception or something like that. Okay. Tell me about this. Justice, Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands. This is the relationship you're currently in or the one you're about to be in. That's what's triggering the look back, which is good because Hierophant means I'm looking back at those lessons. I'm making sure that moving forward, I don't repeat those same patterns and I don't ignore those same red flags. So I like it. It's not a hysterical, review of the past. It's, all right, remember when, ABC happened? Okay. And then I didn't do DEF. Okay. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Don't sit in that too long because, like I said, you're either in something beautiful now or you're about to be. But I can understand why you're looking back. But it's a solid look back. It's like I want to learn from that because I don't want to repeat that again. Fair enough. I like it. Again, not a hysterical look back. This isn't longing for the past. This is wanting to better understand the past before proceeding forward. I like it. It's not bad. Tell me about the new, though. One more shuffle. Did you hear my accent there? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Temperance. Page of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, bottom of the deck. This King of Wands, Queen of Wands keeps coming up in your reading. Okay. And I just feel like fire, literally, because there's fire in the background here. All right. So you have someone here who's emotionally balanced, fun, flirty, communication, Page of Wands, Page of Cups. This person is stable. They have a job. They're continually trying to develop themselves. This is someone who has other interests other than you. So this will not become a toxic codependent relationship, at least not at this time. This person has healthy other activities that they engage in, probably a full-time job. There's other things they like to do. They might work with their hands. This is someone who's very emotionally balanced and tempered and even-natured, and very spicy as well. Very spicy as well. Be mindful. If you're meeting a new person this week, this person is still healing from heartbreak. The two of you might trigger this look back for one another. Just be open about it and communicate it. There's nothing wrong with it. This person will totally understand. They're going through the exact same thing. They're venturing forward, re-entering the dating pool at right around the same time you are. So you're both cautiously optimistic of one another. As long as you're open and transparent about that, no problem. This person will be too. If you're currently in a connection, I think you can convey to your person this week that the relationship is, if you want, right? Relationship is going well and it's fun and it's flirty and solid and stable. And if you're, this would be you saying to this person. And if you're wondering why the relationship isn't progressing forward enough, is because I still have some memories, maybe not memories. I still have some, I guess memories is a good word. I'm still processing losses of the past. I'm not hung up on that person. I have no interest in being with them, but I'm still processing some residual pain of what happened back there. And that's what makes me cautiously optimistic about moving forward with you. So if you're wondering why the relationship is maybe moving slower than you would like it, just know I'm doing my best. In that Eight of Pentacles, I'm putting my best foot forward, but I need to take it slow. Page of Cups, Page of Swords energy, because every now and then I'm reminded of that hard ending and I'm still processing it. Has nothing to do with you. So that's what I have for you. Reflection on your part, reflection on your person's part. If you feel the need to communicate that with this person, whether they're new or currently, in an established relationship with you, either way, I think the other person would understand at some point in their life they went through the same thing. And for those of you where it's a new person, this person's experiencing exactly what you're experiencing. So I think being open to them enables them to be open to you. Seems like very nice, healthy, balanced communication. And if you're currently in the relationship, and your person does want to move a little bit faster than you do, this would be a good week for you to tell them why it's not moving fast enough and reassuring them it has nothing to do with them. You're still processing the loss of the past. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Very nice, evenly balanced, fun, flirty week here for you. Looks like you deserve it. That's what I have for you for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Libra. Let's see what the week of July 27th, 2025 has in store for you. Wants you back. Okay. Someone here wants you back, Libra. Tell me more about wants you back for Libra. Someone posted in the comments earlier today under the Libra love reading, you're so biased against Libra. I'm not. My younger brother's a Libra. I love him. I love him. He's not perfect. I'm not perfect. Our relationship's not perfect, but I love him. And so I have nothing against Libra. And a good friend that I had some time ago, the person she's in love with is a Libra, and I have nothing against him either, even though she and I don't talk anymore. I don't have anything against her or him. So yeah, wants you back here. So if you're watching, if you're that Libra watching, you're very mistaken. I don't have anything against you. But if the readings are triggering you, then that's something you need to look at within you, not within me. or it's just not your reading. Tell me more about wants you back here for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus for the week of July 27, 2025. Virgo's got me bouncing now while I'm shuffling cards. I don't know why. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Wants you back, clarified by King of Wands and the Tower. King of Swords, Two of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Devil, the Lovers. Oh, what's under there? Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. That leaves the Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, Page of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Someone is hell-bent determined to make sure you don't become single, independent, and autonomous of them. Okay? Tell me about the King of Wands here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Wands, clarified by the Chariot, Judgment, and the Three of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords here, whether you're masculine or feminine. You are here as the King of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. King of Swords, clarified by Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Okay. You're receiving an offer this week. You're receiving an offer this week from someone who broke your heart to some degree. Three of Swords is a sliding scale sword card for me. So whether that person let you down, lied to you, deceived you, betrayed you, cheated on you. Again, I don't know how minimal or, I don't know, the maximum of that heartbreak or the minimal of that heartbreak. And I don't want to minimize it for you. I just don't know how, that lower high point where you are on that scale. But this is someone who caused a Three of Swords moment for you to some degree. And they're making the judgment call here this week. It's coming in rather suddenly, although now that you've seen the reading, not so suddenly. This person is asking you for reconciliation. This is a person from your past. They see you as their equal, King to the Queen of Wands. They're highly attracted to you, and they want to give to this connection, and they're hoping that you will decide to give to them as well, give to this connection as well. In the Two of Wands energy, it appears here that you will be at a Y point here this week, needing to make a decision about whether or not you will re-engage with this individual or whether you choose to move forward on your path to becoming independent and autonomous of them. Knight of Cups tells me this is coming in with an apology, some type of expression of love. This person does not want you to, like I said, become independent of you. This is someone who wants you in their life. Tell me more about why that Devil energy is here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Devil card is card 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. And then the 6th card, the Major Arcana card, is the Lover's card as well. The Devil is clarified by the Queen of Swords. Well, who's that? King to the Queen of Swords. Okay, it's you, whether you're masculine or feminine. Okay, Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, Page of Wands. Oh, yeah. This person does not want you to move on from them. This person, sorry, Libra, I just had a coughing fit. This person feels like the more physical or energetic space the two of you have between one another, because I don't know what it is for you, it's collective reading, but either the more physical or energetic space that's created between you and this person, the less likely you will be to return to them. So before that space gets too big in that Six of Swords, before you move on from them too much or you get to the point of no return, they're hoping to stop you here and basically ask you to turn the car around. This person wants to reconnect with you. It could be a friend, family member, could be a lover, could be a spouse, significant other. Whoever it is, they don't want you to move on without them. The Lover's card, this person wants you to make a choice here this week to stay in the connection or to return to the connection. Tell me about that Lover's card here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Two of Swords. There's your decision. 2, 2, 2. Two of Cups. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you'll need to make a decision here. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. When you receive this incoming communication from this individual. Let's get you 3 cards of advice, then we'll wrap up your reading. Pretty short and sweet here this week. 3 cards of advice here for my Libras. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Advice. 7 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Don't rush to make this decision. Sorry, I stumbled over my words there. The Page of Pentacles is receiving the offer, right? Receiving this pentacle from this person. And then 7 of Pentacles, taking your time to decide Look at what you have already invested in this connection. Look at what the return on that investment has been for you so far, and then make the determination if this is the type of connection that you want to continue investing in. The Seven of Cups says to be very realistic about this. The Seven of Cups is Neptune and Pisces. Is this a daydream that you have to connect with this person and live happily ever after? Is that a healthy daydream that you have this plan? Or is it the negative aspect of Neptune and Pisces where you're living in a state of fantasy, delusion, confusion here? So it's almost like take your time. Make sure your head's not above, make sure that you're above the clouds. Does that make sense? You're not in the clouds, right? Because this person here is seeing things very clearly. Their head is above the clouds. So is that Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, again, looking above the clouds. So there's something here about not getting lost in the fantasy or the confusion or delusion or something like that. When you receive this offer, see how she's meditating on it, reflecting on it. It's being offered, the love, the apology, absolutely. And I think it's sincere to some degree, even though there's Page energy here. I would have felt better if I saw King energy or Emperor, Empress energy, but that's okay. But there's definitely something here about you taking all the time you need to make this decision and to do what is best for you in the long run. Don't make a decision from a place of confusion or fantasy or illusion. Make sure your decision is rooted in reality. That's what I have for you, my love, for the week of July 27th, 2025. There you go. Another unbiased reading for Libra for the, yeah, I already said it, for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what's headed your way. The week of July 27, 2025. We have Bankrupt. I'm going to take your deck here, and then I'm going to pause the video so I can have some water and cough a little bit because I feel it coming on and I don't want to disturb your reading. Like I did the other day, your love reading for August was a bit choppy because I had to keep editing out the parts where I had coughing fits. So I'm going to try to do your reading without coughing. So I'm going to take a quick break now to do that, and then I'll return. Hello, Scorpio, and I'm back. So thank you for giving me that break. Now let's dive into your message here for the week of July 27th, 2025. We have Bankrupt. Why is Bankrupt here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus? For the week of July 27th, 2025, why is Bankrupt here? Let's get one more shuffle here for you. Thank you. First card out, we have the Three of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Cups. Oof. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords, Justice, and the World. That leaves the Magician, the Sun, and Six of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. What is happening here for you, my darling? Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Three of Cups is clarified by Ten of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? There's something here that's coming in this week. Hold on, one more shuffle here. Thank you. Ten of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, and the Hierophant. What's this Ace of Pentacles here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Empress. So you end up okay. What's that Justice card there? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Justice is clarified by King of Cups. I have Queen to the King of Cups, to the Two of Swords, to the Lovers, and the World card. Why is that World card here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. World card is clarified by King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Two of Cups. Bottom deck, King of Wands. Got a lot of people here this week, okay? And I have a lot of messages for you, so hang tight with me. Message number one. You're on top of the world. You're feeling great this week. You're healing yourself emotionally, and boom, out of the blue, you have a bill here that is quite large. Either you forgot to pay it or you didn't think it was due for quite some time, and this week you're feeling very pressured to have to come up with the money some way, somehow to pay this bill, this overdue bill or something like that. I almost feel like your intuition was telling you that this expense was coming. And now this could be anything. This could be like an automotive expense. Maybe you forgot to pay the electricity bill last month. There's something like this where you kind of intuitively knew, I'm going to have to invest in this, or I'm going to have to upgrade this, or I'm going to have to, pay that bill. and then at some point you forgot or life moved on. You kind of put it on the back burner. This week you're feeling good. You're definitely emotionally healing this week. We're going from 3 of Cups to 10 of Cups, so you're feeling better. Queen of Swords, you got a lot more clarity here in your life, whether you're masculine or feminine, and boom, there's this unexpected expenditure here that comes in, and I see you here communicating with another individual about that bill. It appears here that this person is making the decision to help you with that bill. I don't know if you'll accept the offer or not from this person, but it looks like there is active communication here. You're telling this person about this unexpected bill. They seem now to have to make a choice, 2 of Swords to the Lovers, about whether or not they will help you with this. And it looks like they do respond back to you. I'm going to guess that their answer is that they will help you, because they go from King of Cups, which is the energy of someone who loves you. And this could be a parent you're going to. I don't know who this person is, but that King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, again, if you've seen my readings, you know I don't read body parts. That's the financially generous king in tarot, or queen in tarot. So I feel like this comes in unexpectedly. You discuss it with this individual, and it looks like they come through and they do end up making you this offer. Again, it's up to you if you want to accept it. For some of you, it could be in respect to a vehicle. So maybe your vehicle breaks down, or you know that you needed to, I don't know, get an oil change or replace your wheels or something like that. You've been putting it off, and like this week the check engine light goes on, or this week you get a flat, you know, and you're like, oh my God, I don't have that, whatever, X amount of dollars. This is someone you're talking to. It looks like they come in and they do make you this offer. Again, it's up to you if you want to take it. Second message that I have here, you're, again, feeling on top of your game, starting off the week, going from 3 of Cups to 10 of Cups, lots of little successes in your life. You're feeling good. You're seeing things very clearly. So maybe leading up to this week, you were a bit muddled thinking. So it looks like you've got some clarity. There's incoming communication here from an individual who is spending money on something. And the fact that they are making that purchase or that acquisition displeases you greatly. And I feel like this person is being transparent with you. We've got that Ace of Swords here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. I don't feel like this person, we have the Justice card. I don't feel like this person is hiding anything from you. I think they're being honest. They're telling you that they are investing money in something, or they're making quite the large purchase. And you could be feeling like, oh, you've got the money for that. I thought you were bankrupt. I thought you didn't have the money. You know, last week I wanted to buy ABC or XYZ, and you said you didn't have the money, or we didn't have the money, and now suddenly this week you have the money to do that. Or I've asked you in the past to help me and you didn't have the money, but now suddenly you have the money to make this big purchase. So there seems to be a little, because you're feeling good, you're doing good. It impacts you, but not that much, because you go from the 3 of Cups to the 10, which is I'm feeling good, to I'm feeling great, so I'm emotionally content. Oh, you're spending money on this? Oh, thanks for telling me. Yeah. Do you feel like it's a bit of an act of betrayal? You do, but you're only going from 10 of Cups to 9 of Cups. So even though it hurts you, I don't feel like you're allowing it to impact you emotionally. There seems to then be ongoing communication between you and this person about this purchase or acquisition or something like that with this person. I had a third message here for you. I just want to get, I was going to say, I want to get 3 cards to make sure that I am getting the right message, and I believe that I am. Page of Wands, the Emperor, 2 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. A lot of people in the comments are like, oh, and I think it was the Aquarius reading. They're like, oh, you always default to third party. I have to tell you what's here. Remember at the onset of the reading, I said, oh, there's a lot of people here. If you are involved in a third party situation, you could be receiving communication from your person that their other connection is coming to an end. I don't know what transpired here between them and the Hierophant. It looks like this person is married. You see this person as your equal, Emperor to the Empress, King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. You're getting, your intuition told you that this connection was on its way out between your person and this other person. And it looks like this week you're getting small bits of information. This is page level information here. It is the truth. Some of you are getting it from a third party, like your friend or their friend, or your family member, their family member is like, psst, hey, did you know that that person you're with, or the person you were with, or whatever, did you hear that they're you know, fighting with their spouse, or that they're ending things with their spouse, or their spouse wants it over? Some of you, there's like, that's the third party here, is telling you about this other person, your person, like their relationship with their primary partner is coming to an end. For some of you, your person is telling you this directly, that there's something going on here in another connection, and it appears to be appears to be coming to an end. I don't think it's coming to an end this week. I just think something is transpiring between them. The connection is bankrupt. It's been past due. It says past due here. So long overdue that this connection was supposed to come to an end. And it looks like this week the ball is rolling here. And again, this person is telling you very little about it, but they are confirming it. We have no deception here on the table. We don't have Five of Swords. We don't have, you know, Ten of Swords. We don't have anything like that. So I feel like this person's being honest with you, but it's small drips and drabs of facts that you're getting either from them or another person, that there's a third party relationship here coming to an end, and it's not yours. It's not yours with this person. This person's telling you that a connection outside of you is coming to an end. And look, if it's not third party in the sense of your person is married to someone else, this could be your person telling you that they, you know, had this big blow up fight with their sister or their brother or their mother or their father, something like that. Or they had a big blow up at work and, you know, they're now looking for another job or they're looking to quit their job. You're definitely being told by this person or another person about that person that there's a situation, environment, or connection in their life that's almost bankrupt, almost coming to an end. That's what I have for you. 3 very distinct messages. So if you have any work that needs to be done on your car, I feel like this is a week that you need to schedule it or plan for it. If you have any unexpected bill or bills that come in, it appears here you have at least one person that you can go to. It looks like that person does make you an offer to either loan you the money or just give it to you outright. Again, what you decide to do is up to you. And then you have that group of you where you find out your person is spending money on something that they previously said they didn't have money for. And that could feel like a little bit of a dig to you. But again, I only see you going from 10 of Cups to 9 of Cups. It doesn't look like it'll be that much of an emotional trauma for you. But there is a feeling here of, oh, person betrayed me. You know, I didn't think they had the money. Suddenly they do. And then I have that third or fourth message. I'm losing count now. That last message for you where you're finding out only if you're in a third party that your person's other connection is well on its way to ending. There's some kind of argument or disagreement that's transpiring this week between them, and you're hearing about it either from your person or from other people. But then, like, when you go back to your person to confirm it, they're confirming it. They're just not giving you all of the details for whatever reason, but what they are giving you are the facts. There's no deception there on their end. So that's what I have for you. Take all those messages as they resonate and apply them to your life how you see fit. But that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what the week of July 27th, 2025 has in store for you. We have looking you up, researching you, studying you, and getting info on you. Person on the card has their cell phone up. It looks like they're on google.com and researching you. Looking at photos. There's some photos, some image search there happening in the card. Tell me more about looking you up for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about looking you up for the week of July 27th, 2025? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, the Tower. The Eight of Swords. The Five of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords, Temperance, Four of Pentacles. Sorry about that, Sag. I just had a huge coughing fit that I had to edit out of the video. If you saw the intro to the video, you know that I'm recovering from an allergic reaction that I had just 2 days ago. I'm still getting over it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Eight of Wands to the Devil. What's this Tower? Chariot, Celestial Weaver, the Emperor. I feel like you are, I think this Tower moment is you, to be quite honest with you, and I'm going to take that sound on my phone as confirmation that it is. I feel like this is you. You either recently went on vacation or you're planning to go on vacation, or you recently bought a vehicle or you're about to buy a vehicle. There's something here where you are the Emperor, Empress of your life. You're taking ownership of your life and you're doing something big here this week in that Tower. And I don't know what that is for you, but you're moving forward towards success, towards victory. You're moving forward on the path of your life that you've decided to take. There's this plan you've been working on, and it looks like this week you're prepared to execute that plan. So launch the business, expand the business, get into dating again. It's something big. It's not like, are we having, you know, am I having pizza or Italian for dinner? Or this is a big decision. Travel, purchase, relocation, definitely moving forward on something that you've wanted for a long time in your life. Okay. So that's you. Now, there's an individual here who finds out about it, hears about it, you tell them, third party tells them something, and third party could be anything, friend, family member, acquaintance. You're moving forward on something, and someone else now hears about it, and they're really up in their head about it. Tell me more about this person. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Hierophant, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be a Taurus, could be someone that you were married to, could be a parent, someone you work with or worked for in that Hierophant energy. It could be a church elder or someone who is higher up in like maybe a community group. This is someone that you were at some point closely associated with. I don't feel like it's someone currently in your life, because if you were going on a trip or buying a car, you know what I mean, or doing something monumental like that, if this person was in your life, you would just tell them. And so they'd have no need to look it up. So this is someone who is looking at your life from the outside in, right? On the outside looking in. So again, I don't know who that Hierophant is to you. You were married to them. You're married to them now, but you're, you know, headed towards divorce or separation. Something like that here is at play. Or someone you worked with, someone you were in a community group with. And like I said, for others of you, it could be someone who's played an intricate role here in your family. But you're moving towards the new and you're excited. And this person is hearing about it or watching you, or they're now trying to look things up online to verify that what they heard is true. Like if they heard from someone you bought a vehicle, this week they're looking online to see if they can find out, did you really buy the vehicle? What kind of vehicle is it? What does it look like? Oh, Sag just went on vacation. Let me see if I can look online and find pictures of them on vacation. Who do they go with? That's that type of feeling. Again, if this was someone in your perimeter, they would already know, right? If they were within the circle of trust, if they're within the circle of trust, they would know. This is someone on the outside of the circle of trust. Yeah, this is, and maybe for the last year, they've been on the outside of the circle of trust. Okay. So I want to say that this is more or less, I guess, a little bit of a warning or a heads up for you that if you're doing something big this week, and you don't want other people to know, just don't put it online, or be careful who you tell, or maybe just check your privacy settings if you do want to put it online, because it looks like this person is looking for tangible proof about something you just did or something you're about to do that's pretty significant, pretty monumental here in your life. Why is that Four of Pentacles here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Wow, deck Sun card. Yeah, this person has heard something, some kind of news. You're in your power. You're moving on. They're looking for proof, documentation. Again, where did you go on vacation? Who did you go with? What did you buy? What kind of car did you get? What does it look like? This is someone who energetically is still attached to you some way, somehow. Directly, indirectly, third party, ex-third party. I don't know. Again, this person is not in your social circle, because if they were, they would know. They would have no need to try to verify this information with an online source or a third or fourth party here. Let's get 3 cards of advice here for you. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 3 cards of advice for you. Knight of Swords, 8 of Wands, the Lovers, bottom deck, 7 of Wands. Yeah, if you choose to share this information, just be mindful who you're communicating it with, and know that there are people within your circle that when you tell them something, they're going to go out and tell other people. So, you know, only share what you are okay or comfortable with people sharing with other people, because it looks like there's this trickle effect here, and eventually it gets back to this person. So your advice is just Knight of Swords. When you communicate, you make the active choice to communicate this to others. Just know that those others will then be communicating it with others beyond you. And at that point, you have no control of how far that message goes out. And it appears here that it gets back to this person who now is like, oh my God, what? Sag did what? Sag bought what? And then quickly online trying to verify what it is here that they heard about you. So that's your advice. Just be mindful who you share stuff with this week, because it looks like it's getting back to someone who is no longer in your life. And you may or may not want them, you know, to know what you're up to. But your advice is, if you don't, just then be mindful who you share this information with. But it looks like it's fantastic for you, so congratulations in the sense of you achieving some type of goal or milestone here. So bravo to you on that. That's what I have for you, Sag, for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see what the week of July 27th, 2025 has in store for you. Oof. Spiritual hater. Hates on you. Hates on your power, your magic. This is someone wishing you bad. Lord have mercy. If this is you, don't do it. Don't wish people bad. It'll only come back to you tenfold. Don't do that. I feel for 90% of you, this is someone doing this to you. I do think for 10% of you, this is you hating on someone else. And like I said, don't do that. Life's too short to have that level of hate within you. It'll just eat you alive. But for those of you where someone's doing this to you, let's see what we can find out about this person. Tell me more about this for Capricorn for the week of July 27th, 2025 for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about this spiritual hater? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Five of Cups. We have Temperance. We have King of Swords. And we have the Magician. Ooh. Two of Wands, the Star, and the Two of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Oh, God. Ten of Swords, Justice here. If you have had an ending with someone, I want to clear off the table the 10% of you where you're doing this to someone. Don't do this. I know you had an ending. You feel like it was unfair. You feel like it was unjust. You feel like you were not treated well. This person broke your heart. You could feel betrayed. You could feel like they lied to you. I get it. They left you feeling in lack. Maybe they ghosted you. They neglected you. They emotionally rejected you. You tried to balance this connection over and over again. You know, it's your wish for the two of you to come back together again. And this person is very resistant to that for whatever reason. There is no need here for you, King of Wands to the Magician, to involve yourself in anything that is dark. This is a very dark energy here. And I know it's coming from a place of pain, but there's no reason to spend your time this week wishing bad on someone else or dabbling in dark magic or black magic or anything like that. You hurt this person hurt you. They don't want anything to do with you. Leave it at that. Leave it at that. Heal, Star card, focus on your own healing. Focus on moving forward in your life in that Two of Wands energy. Two of Pentacles, try to rebalance and recalibrate yourself. I know this hurts. Focus on your healing as opposed to wasting your energy trying to get back or manipulate or, like I said, do some type of dark magic or spells or wish bad on this person who clearly wants nothing to do with you. At least for this week, energy is fluid. Anything can change. But this week, it looks like this person wants nothing to do with you. So if you're 10% of Capricorns who are now going to spend the next 7 days wishing this person bad, don't do that. That's a terrible use of your energy. You really should focus that energy on yourself. Now, for 90% of you, it's the other way around. You ended something with someone. I don't know who this person is. Friend, family member, lover. Could be ex-coworker, ex-colleague, ex-boss. I don't know. This was a hard ending. You've moved on with your life, or at least you're trying to. You're trying to rebalance your life, alchemize your life, and you have this person wishing you bad. It's this terrible energy here. I never like seeing King or Queen of Swords to the Magician, or Seven of Swords to the Magician, or Devil to the Magician. I mean, that's someone who's using their brilliance, right? Because King and Queen of Swords, they're mentally brilliant people in the sense that they can speak very well and they can convey things very well. They're exceptional communicators. They see things clearly. They don't have to be an air sign. But when you take that high vibe of an air sign and you mix it in with the Magician, and that's clarifying the spiritual hater card, that's someone who's now using that intellect in a negative way to try, again, wishing bad or casting bad energies on someone else. So Capricorn, protect yourself this week, okay? I wear my evil eye bracelet. I think it was Fatima, subscriber that I did a live read with. She went on Amazon on my wish list and she got me like the mug and the candle and the bracelet and like this little evil eye card, and she's a beautiful person. And it has helped to elevate the energy here. And of course, wearing the bracelet helps elevate the energy here within for myself internally. So burning sage, burning Palo Santo, definitely protect yourself here this week because you've had an ending with someone or someone's having an ending in their life and they're blaming you for it. Like a colleague or coworker who loses their job or just lost their job. And this week they're like, you know what? It was all Capricorn's fault. And now they start wishing bad on you. So just protect your energy and your space here this week. I want to know more about this person, give you an idea who this is. This is someone who's depressed, borderline depression, not feeling well. They could be ill, physically ill. This is someone who's experiencing a huge ending in their life, which they feel is an act of betrayal. And in some way, they're blaming you for it. Whether you directly participated in the ending or indirectly, this week their focus is you. So this is for the 90% of you where you are the victim here. Tell me more about that Five of Cups. Who's this person? One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Wands, the World, and the Six of Cups. it is someone you have a soul contract with, but that contract has ended. World card, it's over. Someone called it over. You did, they did, external forces called it over. There was actually karmic justice for you in that cycle ending. So you closed the cycle with someone and you did right by you by doing that. This person, though, is not happy that you closed the cycle on them. Tell me more about the King of Swords to the Magician. 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups, spiritual hater. We got that Magician. It's going to be someone who is borderline depressed or literally dealing with depression at this time. Again, blaming you for this in some way. Tell me more about this person. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, bottom deck, Judgment. This person sees you moving on. Now, again, I go back to that 10% of you. This could be you. Because I have 10% of you where that connection ended, and you're watching this person move on with their life. They have abundance, they're making money, they're successful, and you're wishing this person bad. Don't do that. It's going to come back to you tenfold. It's just, karma will balance itself that way. Karma never forgets an address. So if it's you, Cappy, don't do this to yourself this week. Not worth it. Just focus on your own healing and happiness. Back to the 90% of you where this is happening to you. This person is watching you glow up. They're watching you from afar in that Page of Wands energy. But this week to them, you look successful. You look financially abundant. You look like your dreams are coming true. You look like you're on top of the world. You probably are. All that and more. But this person is hating on it and feeling emotionally depleted because you're feeling emotionally fulfilled. All right. What can Capricorn do about this? The Star card does talk about spiritual protection. Did we have the Temperance card here? We do. So I do feel you do have angelic protection here of Archangel Michael. So we just pray to Archangel Michael this week for protection. This could carry over into next week as well. We have a full moon in Aquarius on the 9th. You can release things at any time. You don't have to wait for that full moon in Aquarius. So there could be something ahead of time where maybe you could pray to Archangel Michael on a daily basis to release this negative energy from you, to protect you from the negative energy. Yeah. Let's get you 3 cards here of advice. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Emperor, the High Priestess, and the Fool. Just stay grounded, stay steady, be your best. The Emperor Empress embodies the best qualities of all 4 kings or all 4 queens. So stay high vibrational this week. Stay connected to your spirit guides, your intuition, source, divine God, whatever you call in the High Priestess energy, the Fool card. Continue forward on your path. Don't let this person stop you. If you're feeling negative this week for whatever reason, and you know it's not you, that's that external force thinking about you negatively, wishing negative things on you. Refocus your energy, ground yourself, meditate. Like I said, get something to protect yourself. If you don't like burning Page or Palo Santo, sometimes when my cat is up here, I won't burn it because he does his little cat coughs. He does cat coughs. So in that sense, I have Palo Santo that I will put in the aromatherapy machine back there. Apparently he can deal with that. So I don't think that the smell bothers him. I think the smoke bothers him. So you could do something like that. You could buy something like that on Amazon or online or somewhere else if you don't actually want to burn something in your home. But there's definitely something here about you continuing to move forward on your path. Stay high vibe. Stay connected here to Source. Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Judgment. Keep moving towards that beautiful new beginning that you have in your life. And if you're feeling negative at some point this week, like you're washing dishes and suddenly you feel sad and you know it's not me, I just I don't know, I started a new job or I just bought a new television set or whatever, like I'm feeling good this week, and you're getting that negative hit out of the blue, it's this person. So I would immediately then, and I'm not trying to make you paranoid, but as someone who feels spiritually attacked often because of the business that I'm in, I'm just telling you what I do. I'll wear the bracelet. I don't wear it every day, but on the days that I feel it, I put it on. I'll light my candles. At the end of the day, I do ask for my energy to be called back. So if it helps you, you could do this. Typically, I get ready for bed. Not that you need to know my routine, but, pajamas, brush the teeth, that whole thing. And then when I get into bed, I do ask Archangel Michael. I call back my energy from anything or anyone who does not have good and pure intentions with me and for me. And then I just leave it at that. I close it with a nice little thank you, and that's it. So maybe you want to do that at the end of every day, or maybe even at the start. You could do both if you want. But I would definitely call back your energy because this person seems to be a drain on you energetically this week, and it's in a very negative way. That's what I have for you, my love. Protect yourself this week. That's what I have for you for the week of July 27th, 2025. And again, if you're doing this to someone else, don't don't do it. This person clearly has some, you know, Archangel Michael on their side. And typically what happens is a return to sender when there's negative energy. And so you think you're wishing this person bad. And then next week, and I'm not wishing this on anyone, I'm just giving you an example because I literally saw this happen like 2 weeks ago. I knew someone, I still know her, and she was found out that her ex was dating someone new. And it really bothered her. And she started wishing her bad, wishing this new woman bad. She doesn't know this new woman. The person didn't leave her. You know, her ex didn't leave her for the new person. They've been separated like a year. But she found out her ex was dating someone new, and the lady had a much better car than she did. And she was like, oh, I hate her. I hope somebody like keys up her car. I hope she gets into an accident. Horrible thing. I was like, don't say that. I don't even want to be your friend if you say that. I know you're hurt. It's coming from a place of 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, you know, but don't do that because it's going to come back to you. It always comes back to you. Karma never forgets an address. And she was like, whatever. And I get it. She's coming from a very unhealed place in that moment. But the following week, she was on her way food shopping and she drove over a nail and she popped 2 tires on her car. There must have been some kind of truck ahead of her, construction truck, something, dropped some type of debris into the road. And both tires on the passenger side had flat and then a flat. It was instant. And she called me panicking from the side of the road. So, and I told her, get a tow truck. She's like, can't you come get me? I'm like, no, because I told you not to do that the week prior. I told you not to do that. You were wishing that something horrible happened to that woman's car, and 7 days later happened to you. And so I just, stuff like that happens, and I see it play out for people. So I try not to be that person, and I implore you not to be that person this week or ever. And if it's happening to you, like 90% of you is happening to you, just, you don't even have to wish bad back to that person or anything. Just protect yourself. Archangel Michael will take care of the rest. That's what I have for you, my love, for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them. And there's my coughing fit. Sorry about that, Capricorn. I'm still getting over the allergies that I have from that tea that I had, the allergic reaction. Anyway, if you like those messages and they resonated with you and you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what you don't see coming for the week of July 27th, 2025. You have dirt digging. Okay. Looking for dirt on you or vice versa. So could be you doing this to someone else. Could be someone doing this to you. Let's see what this is all about. Why is dirt digging here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus? Interesting how when I just went to split your deck, the Taurus card got caught up in it, which talks about bad habits, addictions, toxicity. So maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Maybe you're dirt digging on a Taurus, or a Taurus is dirt digging on you. Okay, just keep that in mind. Or it could be in respect to your finance, your structure, your stability, because that's typically what Taurus represents. So keep that in mind as well. Why is dirt digging here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus for the week of July 27th, 2025? What do they need to know about dirt digging? One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 5 of Wands. That leaves the Queen of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, and the Sun card here at the bottom of the deck. So this is someone that you have emotionally disengaged from or physically separated yourself from. So it's different for all of you. For some of you, there's a physical and emotional and energetic, like all three, between you and this person. There's that distance. For others of you, you're still existing in the connection, but you're emotionally disengaged, or you're still in it, but you're energetically disengaged. It's one of the three, if not all of the three, but there's clearly a separation here between you and this other individual. They feel like you are emotionally neglecting them, or you have walked away. They feel unwanted. They feel unneeded. They feel like you're moving on with your life and they're no longer part of it. This person is manifesting the ability to offer you some type of apology here with that Knight of Cups energy. I feel like this person would like to get back into your good graces or reconnect with you in some way. Tell me more about this individual here. What does Aquarius need to know about this individual? What do they need to know about this individual here? One more shuffle. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. We have the Hermit, we have the 7 of Swords, and we have the 7 of Cups. Bottom of that, King of Wands. So this person is strategizing and planning and looking for a way, like I said, to communicate with you, contact you, get back into your good graces, possibly offer you an apology. Excuse me for coughing so much. I'm trying to get over a terrible allergic reaction that I've been suffering from for the last 2 days. So anyway, I feel like this person, there's a lot of quiet between you and this person in that Hermit energy. So either you're not talking to them at all, or your communication with them has dropped significantly. And I feel like this person is asking around, looking you up online, trying to figure out what you've been up to since you have separated from them. Again, whether that's physical or emotional or both, I don't know. But this person seems to be trying to get information on you to see what you're up to or what you're currently doing. Because like I said, at some point you walked away from this person. What is this Knight of Cups here? What is the Knight of Cups here? Why is that here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Cups is clarified by Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords. There's that Spy card and the Fool card. Bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Cups. So I feel like this person is looking to reconnect with you or to make you this offer or something like that. There appears to be incoming communication this week from this person. The Magician card is ruled by Mercury, which does rule communication, and we have that Page of Swords. So I feel like at first this person wants to communicate with you, but they're holding themselves back. Again, they're trying to, excuse me, another coughing fit that I just had, trying to assess the situation with you, trying to acquire more information about you before proceeding forward to contact you. I feel like this is someone that you've had some arguments with, disagreements in the past. I just heard enemy. Maybe for some of you, you see this person as an enemy. I don't know. This person's reaching out to you this week. What does this person want with Aquarius? What do they want? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What does this person want? Eight of Swords, Judgment, and the Five of Swords. Bottom deck, Ace of Wands, a new beginning. They'd like to get in your ear and talk to you about the two of you coming together to work on a new project. Like if this is a professional-based connection. This is someone who you've walked away from them or you no longer work with them or something like that. And this week they're looking, again, to see what you're up to, what you're doing, trying to get a pulse on whether or not you would be interested in this new endeavor or project. And it looks like their intention this week is to get in your head a bit and to plant this seed of this new project or proposal or something like that. And they're hoping that you'll say yes and you'll work with them on this project. For others of you, if this is like a friend, family member, or lover who you have disconnected with or disconnected from, this is someone looking to see what you're up to, trying to talk to mutual acquaintances or friends or family members, something like that. Again, to get a pulse, get some kind of temp in respect to where you are in life and what you're doing. Because again, at the end of the day, their intention here is to communicate with you. If you notice in the Five of Swords, this would be like you holding your head, and this is this person way out there trying to get your attention. So there is definitely something here about incoming communication from this individual after a period of trying to acquire information. They're looking for, they want you to work on something here with them. We got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and then we saw the Ace of Wands. So a creative new endeavor, a creative project, reconciliation, conversation, accepting their apology. It's a collective reading, but they're definitely reaching out to you this week. Let's get you 3 cards of advice here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice, King of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands. Protect yourself. Take all the time you need to make this decision. The King of Pentacles is the energy of an individual who thinks about their long-term goals, their future. They're also very shrewd and wise when it comes to their pentacle investments, meaning the investment of their time or their love or their energy. So it's just telling you to be very mindful of those things when it comes to, you know, investing or reinvesting in whatever this project or relationship, whatever situation this is here. And to really tap into your intuition, because the Queen of Cups is the most intuitive queen in tarot. So it's like, take all the time you need. When you receive that Page of Cups, that offer, because that's what the Knight is bringing to you, take all the time you need to go within, meditate, contemplate, think about your long-term goals. And is this reasonably a situation, environment, or connection that you feel would benefit you in the long run? If it does, proceed with caution. And if it doesn't, then just exit gracefully. That's what I have for you, my love, for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces. I guess I should make sure that my microphone is on. It is. Bravo. Okay. Let's see what the week of July 27th, 2025 has in store for you. And we have, haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. Okay. Tell me more about this here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do they need to know about haunted for the week of July 27th, 2025? Let's get one more shuffle here for Pisces. Thank you. The card that came out of the deck is the Ace of Swords, followed by the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Tower, Star, Lovers, Maron. Someone's feeling very regretful for the way they betrayed you. It's like they are realizing they had a good thing with you, whether this is a past coworker or employer or a friend, a family member, a lover. There's this aha epiphany moment that is hitting this person like a rod of lightning this week. They're realizing that the way they treated you was unfair, that there was an injustice there. Wow. This person's having an awakening this week that the way they treated you in the past was wrong. So if you are doing something this week, watching TV at the red light, you know, washing dishes, and suddenly this person who you haven't been in much contact with, or maybe any contact at all for a long time, suddenly pops up, you know, in your thoughts, and you're remembering this person, it's because this person is heavily thinking about you this week. And I mean, are they thinking about you fondly? They are, but it's more like, wow, I really effed over Pisces. And maybe this person is having some karma play out in their life last week or this week, and it's making them realize that they once did that to you. That could be possible. Tell me about the Seven of Swords here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Seven of Swords is clarified by Three of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. I feel like this is an individual who, it's almost like you were very resilient in this connection. Again, I don't know who this person is, but at some point you were resilient and determined to have success with them. You put up with a lot of crap. You wasted a lot of time waiting for them to get crap right. You wasted a lot of time offering your Ace of Cups to them and them either rejecting it or smashing it. I feel like that's what they're regretting. That's the regret this week, that they took you for granted or took advantage of you or really put you through the mill in that Nine of Wands energy. Okay, why is the Ace of Pentacles here? You might get an apology from this person. It's the aha epiphany moment that what they did to you is wrong. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, one more shuffle. Thank you. King of Wands, Two of Swords, Eight of Wands. Yeah, they've been blocking communication. And I'm not saying they physically have you blocked or you have them blocked. I mean, that could be it. But I'm seeing this more like, I have Nine of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. I feel more or less like they have been wanting to apologize to you for quite some time, but they've been holding themselves back from sending the text, making the phone call. You know what I mean? Writing the letter, getting that apology to you some way, somehow. They've been very resistant in doing that. Why is the Five of Wands here? It looks like some internal conflict here. They're starting to think that maybe the right thing to do is to apologize to you. Why is the Five of Wands here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Wands, King to the Queen of Wands, the Death card, and the Hangman. They are now seeing things from your perspective. They now understand what they put you through, the conflict they put you through, or the competition, if they cheated on you, or if they cheated you out of money, or cheated you out of an opportunity, or cheated you out of time, whatever this was. There's definitely something here about reflecting back on that ending and realizing that a lot, not all, but a lot of the chaos and confusion in the connection, in their connection with you, was their fault. Aha, epiphany moment. Tower to the Star to the Lovers. Let's get 3 cards for all 3 of them. What is that? Tower to the Star to the Lovers. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This person wants to offer you an apology. They've just been holding back from doing so. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and 2 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. I don't think you're hearing from this person anytime soon, to be quite honest with you. I think they're deliberating. I think they're making a decision to offer you a pretty solid apology here. I don't think they're looking for reconciliation. I do think, however, they're looking for forgiveness. However, they don't believe that you'll give it to them, and therefore they've been reluctant to contact you and basically ask you for it. How does this play out? How does this play out in the month of August? Because I don't feel like this person's energetically going away. So let's just look at the next 30 days here. What's this person doing in the next 30 days? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Magician, the 4 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. Bottom deck, Page of Cups. Contacting you to offer you an apology, even though they know that you might not accept it, or that you might hold back from responding to them. the Magician card is ruled by Mercury, and that is all about communication. The Page of Cups would be an apology. So this person, yeah, Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Chariot, Six of Swords. This person will move forward with providing you with an apology. Again, I don't think it's what they're seeking is reconciliation for, 99% of you, but I do think that they're looking for forgiveness. It looks like karma paid them a visit, and they're now experiencing what they put you through. And it looks like there's now an apology here on the table. Things can change. This is just an energetic snapshot. But as of this week, this person is planning within the next 30 days to reach out to you and offer you an apology. Again, very haunted this week by what they did to you. So again, if suddenly you start thinking about someone that you haven't thought about in a long time, that's why you are heavily on their mind this week with a lot of remorse and regrets. Again, there's something here about karma. Karma gave them a taste of their own medicine, and it made them realize what they put you through. That's what I have for you, Pisces, for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Well, there you have it, everyone. All 12 zodiac signs and the placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, for what you can expect the week of July 27th, 2025. And now we'll take a look at that mystery card there at the bottom of the deck to see what we all can expect this week. Oh, same crap, different day. Got to take this. Fake flexing. And then we have forcer, and that leaves an offer here at the bottom of the table. Tell me more about this here for the collective. Same crap, different day. Fake flexing. I mean, it could talk about someone who acts to be rich, pretends to be rich or affluent or successful. Really, they're not, right? They're faking. For others of you, it could be a situation, environment, or connection that seems too good to be true. In that case, it's because it is. The Forcer card there with that offer is interesting. All right, let's see what this is all about. Tell me more about same crap, different day, fake flexing, and forcer. We'll get 6 cards on this here for the collective. Thank you. 7 of Cups came flying out of the deck. 8 of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, the 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Sun, Page of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles. Emperor, 6 of Wands, the World card, 3 of Cups. I would expect communication from someone this week. This might be 3 individual situations, so maybe for some of you, you'll deal with 1 or 2 or all 3. Let's see where we go with this. Tell me more about the Hermit to the 7 of Cups. This is the same crap, different day thing with this person. One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is the boss one on Monday, tells you you're the best employee at the company. We don't know what we would do without you. And then the next day on Tuesday, they treat you like you're a piece of crap. That's what it seems like to me. Like, oh, one day you're very spiritually evolved and we're on the same page. And then the next day you're confused and you don't know if I'm a good worker, or you're confused, you don't know if you want to be in this relationship. The Fool, the World, oh my God, and the 6 of Wands. Same crap, different day. We start again, we end again. There's victory, there's no victory. Why is this relevant here this week? Why is this relevant here this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Why is this relevant for the collective? 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Okay, this is specifically for those of you where you're dealing with someone. They're in one day, they're out the next. They're in one day, they're out the next, right? The 8 of Pentacles, I'm in with you. The next day, 7 of Pentacles, I don't know if I want to continue this friendship or something like that. You're going to be at a wide point this week. This person who's been heavily inconsistent in your life is doing something here very similar this week. Consistent one day, inconsistent the next. Rinse and repeat. And it's up to you here, collective. You're going to have to tap into your intuition here and make a decision if you want to deal with this Knight of Wands, whoever this inconsistent energy is. It looks like they're repeating the same crap this week with you. So you might feel very frustrated with that person. Okay, let's get these cards here back in the deck. Why is the 8 of Cups and the 3 of Wands here for the fake flexing? And why is that here for the collective? It's weird. You're waiting for someone, or you're waiting for information from someone that you feel emotionally neglected by, or you have emotionally disconnected from. What are you waiting for? What is this? 8 of Cups to the 3 of Wands. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 8 of Cups to the 3 of Wands. King of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Emperor, the World card. You're waiting for this person to come back. Okay, I've tapped into a group of you where you've emotionally disconnected yourself from someone. And I don't know why you did that. Maybe some type of act of self-protection or something like this. It's like, I'm going to disconnect from this person. You have a lot of love or esteem or respect for this person. You're waiting for this person. You're waiting for this person to come back correct instead of being fake. Instead of being fake, you want this person to return as an emperor or empress. You're waiting for them. I get it. I have a lot of love, respect, or adoration or admiration for this person, but for the time being, I'm going to emotionally disconnect from them. Focus on myself, right? The World card. I'm done waiting for this person. Star card. I'm going to heal myself, okay? 5 of Pentacles from this loss. But part of me is still waiting for this person to come back as the real deal, not as the fake persona that maybe they put on in the past with me. So, okay, so you've got an inconsistent energy here, and then I see you here saying, I need to emotionally disengage from this, but part of me, secretively, I'm waiting for this person at some point in the future to come back correct. Then we have Forcer. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. What is this all about for the collective? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ace of Swords to the 4 of Pentacles. Page of Swords, the Moon, and the 6 of Cups. So you are receiving information here about something that was kept from you. Something has been kept from you. You're receiving clarity. The truth has been held back from you for a while, but the truth is coming out this week. It's from a soulmate, soul bond connection. This person has withheld the truth up until now, and this week they're coming forward with the truth. What is this all about here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The 5 of Swords, the World, and the 6 of Pentacles. Bottom of deck, Strength. This person is having an ending in their life. I don't know if they just got hit with bad health news or they just lost their job. They could be having an ending with a friend or a family member or a spouse. This person has held back from telling you that this has been happening in their life. This week, they're telling you the truth. This week, 6 of Pentacles, they're gifting you the truth about this ending in their life. Again, whether it's financial, emotional, they see you healing. They don't feel like up until this point, it hasn't been necessary to tell you this for whatever reason. They don't want to disturb you. They see that you're on the road to recovery. But this week, they feel the need to tell you. Strength, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, the Lovers. Okay, what is this all about here? What is this all about here? You're getting the truth here about an ending that someone else has experienced in their life. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 8 of Swords, Ace of Wands. Yeah, that's the truth. 4 of Wands. Bottom of deck, Page of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You're receiving the truth. Someone's structure and stability in their life, they're taking a hit to it. And I don't know what that is. Health-wise, financial, emotional, a connection ending. They've lost their job, lost money in the stock market. I don't know what this is. It has plagued this person for a long time. But in this deck, in the 8 of Swords, the swords are behind the person. The person's coming forward very bravely, and their heart is exposed. So this person feels like now is the right time to tell you the truth. In the past, they didn't, because in the past, they manipulated you to some extent. You were on a need-to-know basis, and that's how they were able to get what they want out of you. So they were not very forthcoming with the truth in the past. We see that with that Moon card, the 4 of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords, very reluctant, holding back the truth. But something happens, either just happened in this person's life or is happening this week. And this week they feel like the right thing to do is to come forward and tell you the truth. So that's what I have for you in respect to that. And then we have the offer. And the offer here is the Sun to the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. You're receiving an offer here this week from an individual. Again, maybe all 4 of these are yours. Maybe they're all wrapped up into one. I don't know. I guess, excuse me. I guess we'll have to see how the week plays out to see how this, impacts all of us individually. But you're receiving a tangible, solid offer here that will make you very happy. Sun to the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. What is this offer here that the collective is receiving? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Pentacles is, it's tangible. Eight of Wands, incoming communication, strength, and the Lovers. It'll be your choice if you want to take it, but you have an offer coming in. Tell me more about the communication. Now, this could be a new job for some of you. Could be new housing situation, opportunity to travel, go on vacation, relocate. It's different for all of you. I don't know what you're all doing, you know, in your lives, but it looks like you've been waiting for an opportunity, an offer, and it looks like this week it's coming in. And then you'll need to make a choice about whether or not you want to move forward and accept this offer. You know, accept the job, go on the vacation, you know what I mean, spend the money, etc., etc. But there's an offer here for the collective. Tell me more. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands, bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, King of Pentacles, Justice. Someone's trying to right a wrong. Either someone's trying to right a wrong. They know that they, I don't know, betrayed you in the past, or they didn't make you this offer in the past and they should have. And this week they feel like the right thing to do is to make you this offer. If you're going through something legal, okay, if you're going through something legal like divorce, arbitration, mediation, lawsuit, this week it looks like the opposing side, the other individual, is providing you with a compromise. Either you're receiving it from them directly, maybe their attorney, I don't know, whoever's involved here. But in that respect, you would be receiving incoming communication about a compromise on this settlement. I'll just call it a settlement. And it looks like it's up to you. It's not 100% of what you want, but this person's trying to compromise with you, make you this offer, so the two of you can like wrap up this judicial proceeding or this court proceeding or mediation or something like that. And you've been waiting. You've been waiting for this. Again, some of you will feel like it's not just or it's not fair or you deserve more, but this person is looking to kind of like, all right, let's wrap this up. This is what I can offer you. You know, do you want to accept? And of course, it's up to you if you want to accept it or not. For others of you, this is karmic justice. You're receiving an offer opportunity because at some point in the past, someone did you dirty. And this is the scales of justice here are being balanced, and you're receiving an offer, an opportunity. So, for example, let's say in the past, someone did you dirty with money. Like you went through a divorce and you lost more than you should have. Or you had a great job and someone sabotaged it and you ended up losing your job. Even though that could have happened 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, this week you're getting a financial opportunity. It's karma, you know, playing out here. It's karmic justice. The scales are being balanced. So if you lost something in the past, you're given another opportunity this week. It won't be with that same thing. Yeah, I mean, it could be for, you know, probably 5% of you, but 95% of you, it's just a new opportunity here. This is kind of making up for something that you lost in the past, something that was burdensome, caused you heartbreak, caused you some kind of financial setback. It's like the universe is saying, this was wrong. This was wrong how this played out for you. So this week we're giving you this opportunity to make money, or this new job, or this new love partner, or something like that. So yeah, you've got three things here on the table. You have someone that you're in some type of litigation with, trying to make a compromise with you, mediate a compromise with you so they can put it all in the past. For others of you, you have someone physically, like they broke your heart, they betrayed you in some way. They're coming in with an apology. They're coming in with an offer of reconciliation. After breaking your heart or letting you down, this person wants to come back together with you. And then I have that third group of you where something terrible happened in your life at some point. It was really unfair. It was not just. And you are owed a debt. You are owed a karmic debt. The universe feels like it needs to make good on what happened to you in the past. And this week you're receiving an offer opportunity that, should you choose to take it, would be beneficial to you extremely. We go from the Page of Pentacles to the 7 to the 8 here, to the Queen of Pentacles. So there's something here about at some point you got gypped or cheated or something like that in your past, and the universe is righting that wrong this week with a new opportunity. That's what I have for you, collective. 4 very distinct messages. I guess we'll see how the week plays out for all of us to see which ones, if any, or how many of them actually come true for all of us. But that's what I have for all of us for the week of July 27th, 2025. Thanks for bearing with me. With all of my coughing, I'll try to edit out as much of the coughs as I can. But I thank you very much for hanging in there with me while I try to heal and recover from this horrible allergic reaction that I've had. I've been suffering with this for the past 2 to 3 days. But that's what I have for you for the week of July 27th, 2025. If you like any of these messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.